Consciousness, structure, and energy are the three elements of the universe. Xiefeng. Look at the boundless world. What is caught by our eyes is material structure. Without structure, there is no material. For the various marvelous spectacle of lives, the differences lie in the differences of structures. Structures decide the forms of lives. We can choose the people who we want in crowds immediately because of their distinct structures. We can easily find a peony among many types of flowers because peony structures are distinctive. We identify everything by identifying their structures. The universe is full of invisible energy which only reveals itself by attaching itself to structures. Therefore, all visible objects that we see are structures combined with energy geometrically. Different structures absorb different energies. The wonder of the pyramids lies in their structures. Successful farmers do not grow the same kind of crops in the same fields every year because the land contains nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, and different plants require them in different proportions. It is only by rotating crops constantly that the supplies of the various nutrients of the land will be distributed and utilized properly. Solar cookers and water heaters heat water because of their structures. Trains, trucks, and cars carry different loads because of their different structures. Flies, bees, tigers, leopards, and sheep need different foods because of their different digestive structures. Who creates such a great variety of structures? Look at the various high-rise buildings and cities. Who created them? Look at women's beautiful clothes and makeup. Who created them? All kinds of foods in supermarkets are like feasts for the eyes which cannot even take them all in. But who created them? There is no doubt that they were all created by people. But were they created by people's hands and feet? Of course not, but by people's consciousnesses. Their hands and feet are controlled by their consciousness. Without consciousnesses, nobody's hands and feet would accomplish anything. So we can see that the eternal things in the universe are only consciousnesses, structures, and energy. All other things are illusory, showy but not substantial, and cannot last. Energy is neutral, just like air and water, and any consciousness can direct it. Therefore, we need not attach too much importance to energy because fragrant flowers can attract butterflies. What kinds of structures can attract what kinds of energy toward them naturally? We know that all structures are the products of consciousnesses, so we do not need to emphasize structures too much. The kind of consciousness we have decides the kind of corresponding structure that we will have. Unify all thoughts and all beliefs into the greatest creator's will and all religions into one uniform belief system. This is the one consciousness. The universe has consciousness. If it did not, then there would not be such a variety of life structures with thousands of postures and an infinite variety of material forms. Then what is this consciousness? It is the greatest creator. When we find the greatest creator, we find the headstream and the core. All problems can be solved effortlessly. The indistinct and misty become bright and clear. The complex becomes simple. Darkness morphs into light. The finite expands to the infinite, and misery becomes joy. The core beliefs of Life-Chanuen are to revere the greatest creator and to take the way of the greatest creator. This is the path leading to heaven. Those who go against this great path are of heretical sects, and regardless of what of names they take, how dazzling or marvelous their theories sound, how inscrutable their magical powers are, or how many disciples or followers they attract, they are all the superfluous tumors growing in the body of humanity that will be eliminated. Revere the greatest creator and take the way of the greatest creator. This is the touchstone to determine good from evil, truth from falsity, and beauty from ugliness. Evil and ugly people do not revere the greatest creator nor take his way. Theories and sermons are evil and ugly if they do not revere the greatest creator nor take his way. States, political parties, religions, or groups are evil and ugly if they do not revere the greatest creator nor take his way. Consciousness is non-material, and the consciousness of the greatest creator manifests itself as Tao. The consciousness of the greatest creator runs through all tangible and intangible time and space everywhere, including both the material and the non-material world and the positive and the negative universe. This is the genuine God. States of consciousness decide the forms of life and their methods of survival. The differentiators of the lives of ignorant people, laities, mortals, sages, celestials, goblins, demons, devils, ghosts, and monsters are their types of consciousnesses. Therefore, we must emphasize our consciousnesses during our lives, and our emphasis on consciousness must always be on revering the greatest creator and taking his way. Once this key link is grasped, everything else falls into their proper places. We get twice the results with half the effort and find clear and bright paths to reach splendid goals. We will ultimately accomplish the spiritual state of immortality and attain the life structure of higher-level space and reach the other shore to realize our ideal. I believe that all government's officials, industrial and religious leaders, and company bosses do understand these principles very well.